I'm recording this just for anybody that couldn't jump on, that perhaps wants to see this later. Thank you guys for hopping on. I know this was totally last minute, but I felt like this is something we really just everybody needed to hear. I know everybody's busy enrolling customers and recruiting new distributors and having conversations. So like, I really appreciate you, you know, taking this moment to be on here. It's totally going to be worth your time. We shouldn't be more than 30 minutes. So, because we got lots of stuff to get back to. It's follow-up Friday, so it's a big day for messaging today. I do still want to keep the Zoom on for tonight at 7:30 to hop on and get our follow-up done. If we still need to do follow-up, or you just want to hop on a power hour, we'll be on at 7:30 West Coast time. So make sure you're on for that. Okay, so Taina and I were talking, and we have a lot of people that we're talking to. We were on a power hour last night and just following up, talking to all our potential distributors and having those conversations. The conversations she's been giving me have been like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's been like such a different response than what I've had before. You guys know that most of the time I close people because they're in front of my face or I'm on the phone with them. So me closing a distributor on social media, like without even knowing them through host to post, that's new for me. I don't usually recruit that way. I usually recruit like this, like you're seeing my face. So for me, it's been a learning experience. And Taina brings in distributors like nobody's business every single month. I don't need to tell you guys her experience and how well this works for her. You know that. So thank you for being on. We're going to ask you things. We're going to ask you to do things that are going to make you uncomfortable, okay? But we're going to give you an A to B to C system that's going to be duplicatable in your team, in your organization. So somebody new coming in can do the exact same thing we're going to be asking you to do. You cannot skip any part, okay? Because it's like a wheel. You can't go from step 1 to step 8. You have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and complete the circle. We can't leave any part out. If you do, you're not going to get these results. Okay, so I just want to start out with telling you that if there's something that you're uncomfortable with, I'm going to say this with love, you need to get over it. You need to get over it, and you need to just do the thing that makes you uncomfortable. Okay, and if your mind's not there right now and promoting is not something that you want right now, then maybe you're going to have to do this at a different time, because your mind has to be there. You have to be mentally willing to make the changes and change your habits. If you're not willing to do that, then maybe right now this is not the time for you to promote. Maybe you need to just go back to the basics, and you need to just get comfortable with the basics. We are going to talk about the basics too. So with that being said, I just gave you my full disclaimer and disclosure. So if you're here with an open mind and you're willing to learn this, it's going to give you results. Okay. I'm signing somebody up right now. They sent all their information to me. I know that this, okay. So, I've given you guys the formula for customers because I sign up customers like nobody's business. I always have in my business. Taina comes to me when she has, how do I sign up this customer? I don't know what to say. I come to her when I'm like, how do I close this potential? I don't know what to say. One more thing I wanted to say before we get started. Tomorrow at Saturday at noon, we're going to be hosting our own Zoom opportunity. Okay. So tonight at the power hour, we're going to do the inviting and finish up the inviting so that you can have people on that opportunity Zoom tomorrow at noon. Okay, we're doing a whole new system where even the people that are saying they can't get started because they don't have the money, we're gonna have them post on the spot. We're gonna have them make the sample cache on the spot so that they can sign up. So by the end of the Zoom, they're gonna know us as a team. They're gonna know how to get started for free, and they're going to know that they can do this. So that's the whole point of the Zoom tomorrow at noon. Taina and I are going to do it. If we have any Spanish speaking potentials on tomorrow at noon, we'll make it bilingual. I have no problem doing it in Spanish and having Taina do the English part, but they're going to know us as a team. Okay, that's super important. That's one of the things we're going to talk about right here is we're going to challenge each and every single one of you that you're going to have to make your own video for your potential distributors. Okay, because I know I've tried it the other way. Don't waste your time. It ain't going to work. I've tried doing the corporate ones. I've tried finding a story similar to theirs. I've tried introducing them to somebody that I think, you know, has a similar background for them. It does not work as well as me sending them the video of myself and my story and why I started with this company and where I am going. Okay, if you don't have a story yet, that's okay. You can talk about where you want to go with this. Okay, this is not about how much money that you make. That's irrelevant because the systems that we have in place on this team for training new people is going to teach them how to make the money. Okay, so if you haven't watched those training videos yourself, that might be something that you're missing. Okay, so be ready to take notes because we're going to throw some stuff at you. Do you want to take it from here?
Yeah. Shut the door. Okay, I'm going to also give a disclaimer. 1, I don't have notes. 2, I need to write things down. 3, if I say anything that's like super red and blunt, it's not like personal, it's just the way I talk. And I might move my hands and act like, you know, the girl with the loops on or whatever you guys want to call it. First, I want to start off by saying how much I love every single one of you on this Zoom right here. And if I didn't care about you guys, I wouldn't be on here. Number 1. Number 2, it's hard to be a leader and see people that you want grow in this business quickly and to see them sell themselves short. And I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like some of you on here are selling yourself short because you guys deserve way more than what's happening right now in your business. And I know some of you personally, I've spent time with you. And I always tell Melissa great things about the people I know on her team. I'm like, but this person has this and that person has that. And it's not really about what we see in you. It's going to be about what you see in yourself. And you have to find that and you have to be able to bring it out into the world and share it with other people. Because at the end of the day, like I said this a million times, no one's going to join you because you're a part of It Works. They're going to join you because you're showing them who you are, what you're about. They're going to want to be a part of your team because they like you as a person. And I know every single one of you on here has something that sticks out that maybe you're not putting out there enough just yet. And, you know, we all have things we need to get over here and there. But I want all of you to figure out what that is. And I want you to share that every single day. Whatever you love to do, I need you to share that on your social media because we need people to know you. Okay. The next thing is when you're part of a team that's growing, do you guys know how special that is? You guys could join an ambassador right now and you wouldn't be as special as what you're a part of right now with my team and Melissa's team growing. That is like something. If a team is growing, it's like an incredible thing. Okay. It's like once in a lifetime, you're going to be a part of this momentum and growth and be able to grow with your team. We don't do this alone. We do this together. So, like I said, I don't have notes, so I'm just going to share whatever I'm thinking. So with that being said, when you're promoting to anything above, I would say diamond and above. Okay. If you guys all want to be diamond, you guys all are going to have to put the pressure on yourselves to get things done. Okay. And those certain things are showing up for your business every day without an excuse, without like, I'm tired or I had to move or, you know, this happened or that happened. Everybody's going through something right now, right? We're all going through the same thing at the same time. This has never happened in like 100 years. We're all going through the same thing at the same time. So we all have the same reason why we could say like, not this month, not next month, not tomorrow. We have to make the choice for our business and for ourselves what we're willing to put into it so we can grow and so we can all hit the goals that we want in this business. Because if you're here and you've been here like a year and you feel like you haven't done much, you have to come to the realization that there's something that you're missing or there's something that you're not doing that you need to be more consistent on. Because at the end of the day, this business is just consistency and that's it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys and teach you guys how you're going to close distributors quickly and also what you need to make sure you're doing as a leader. Because you guys are leaders. We don't have anybody on the Zoom that's not leader, like not someone we're planning on, not that we're not planning on growing with all of our team, but you know what I mean? Like you guys are very special. So first of all, when you guys are enrolling distributors or talking to distributors, you need to be showing your face every single day. Every single day, whether it's a good day or a bad day. You need to be speaking to your audience in some type of way. If that's a pre-recorded video, that's fine. If you don't want to do it live, that's fine. If you want to do your story, that's fine, do that. But people need to see your face because, like I said, they're going to connect with you when you show your face. So that's really important. When somebody joins you, they're going to know why they joined you, what they liked about you. Next, things like the checklist that we sometimes have, right? And we feel like that's working our business. Happy birthdays, interacting. I don't know what all of them are. Actually, like all those little tasks, they're fine, but they're not income producing, you guys. So as leaders, we need to be super on top of our game that actually brings in results. And that is having new conversations every single day with new people. Not just the same old people we had on our list for a year, new people. And if you notice you don't have new people that you're talking to, that is what you need to work on, because you need new people talking to you every day. So like I'm saying, like if you're just posting a story and you're just posting like whatever you found in that, what is that app that everybody's using right now with the stories, and you're like, hey, work my business, I'm done. And that's it. That's not working your business. Like, I'm just going to be real with you guys. It's not. Working your business is talking to new people, bringing new people into your network, growing your network, filling up your hundreds list another time after it's already been like the 20th time, pulling out your chart and looking at what you need and going after that number every day and setting a goal to bring in a certain amount of people every day and like not stopping until you do. Now I get it. We're all busy. We all have lives. Like my kids right now are in the background jumping and I don't know what they're doing. Junior, can you shut the door? My days are crazy too. So I know that if I can do this, you guys, you can do it. I'm telling you. It's like, it's not easy because it takes consistency and it takes work, but you guys can all do it. You guys can all do it. I'm telling you, you can. You just have to be consistent and you have to know that what you're doing is actually income producing. So number one, write this down. You're showing your audience your face every single day. Even if it's not a good day. Show them it's not a good day, but show them that you have this amazing opportunity that can do this, this, and this for you, or can do this, this, and this for them. Number two, talk to new people every day. How do you do this if you don't have people coming to you, which is another thing I want to talk about? You need to just get out there and send messages to people that you don't know. I know it's scary. I'm not telling you to cold message people and tell them, hey, I'm a part of It Works. It's a health and wellness business. No, I'm just telling you to be genuine and form relationships with people because they're watching you. So they're going to come back to you and say something. Like I was looking at my messages yesterday from last year and I was sending people just like the weirdest stuff. And I'm like, wow. But guess what? A lot of those people became my customers. And I never went to them. They came to me. I just sent them a compliment or just started a conversation with them. So that you have to do every day too. So make sure you're having new conversations with new faces. I told my team today, the ones that I consider my leaders on my team, I say that because we have 2 teams on here, they have to make their own video this weekend. Because you can send them my video, you can send them Melissa's video, you can send them a corporate call video. There's something about when somebody sees your face and your excitement and what this business has done for you that they'll be way more excited to join you, like right away. Because they're like, wow, this girl's for real, you know, like she's excited. And make sure you sound excited in your video. It doesn't have to be long, you guys. It could be literally, I don't want it to be more than 10 minutes. Just put your phone down in a good area. Make sure you have at least a little bit of a good angle. Like right here, this would be a good spot to make a video. And just talk. Tell people, one, why you love this business. You don't have to talk about if you promote it or not. That's not important. People don't care if you promote it. Trust me. People join me and they think I'm ambassador. They're like, wait, you're not ambassador. Like, what rank are you? Like a year later. Because they thought I was already like ambassador because of the way my confidence. People don't care about that. They joined me because they liked me. So make a video less than 10 minutes and just share what this business has done for you. And then from there, you're going to share how we get paid and how we make money. And then you're going to close them with something like, I have a few spots left for this month. And I would love to help you hit your income goal, like whatever that might be. If you want to make $100 a month, I can help you. If you want to make 1,000, I'm going to help you get there. You have to say a number though. Don't just say, I'm going to help you make money. Say, I'm going to help you make blah, 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 $500 a month. Just the fact that you're saying that number is going to make them way more confident in joining you, because they're going to be like, okay, she knows what she's talking about. She's going to help me make a certain amount. And then you can say in the video too, like, if you want to make more than that, I can help you do that. It's going to take a little bit more work, but we can do that. Take the pressure off too when you're talking to people on your video, or when you make your video. Just say, you know what, it's not for everyone, but blah, 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 whatever you want to say. For me, I say, like, it's not for everyone, but you won't know unless you try, right? You know how many distributors I've closed with that sentence? You know what, girl, it's not for everyone, but you won't know unless you try. And then they're like, you know what, you're right. I've even gotten distributors to tell me no. In the next like hour, they tell me yes. Josie on this team, she basically told me no. And she signed up last month. She's already she already got her cash bonus by herself. I didn't even give her messages to send. This girl's getting customers. I haven't even done anything really. I just sent her the training videos. That's another thing is, we have the training lined up. All you guys have to do is bring in the team. We're going to help your teams grow. But you have to bring your team in, so we can help you. We have all the training set up for you guys. You don't have to do anything but send them the trainings and get them, we're going to help you get them going. So if that is not for everybody, but if that is something that worries you, because I know that's how I felt when I was bringing in distributors. Even now, I slow myself down because I'm like, but I'm going to have to train all of them. But it's like, I have the training. We have the training. So don't let that stop you. I'm trying to think. So make your video this weekend. Make sure you're talking to new people every day. That is like your leader goal, your top goals as a leader. And is there something you want to say, Melissa? I feel like you want to say something.
I do, actually, yeah. Thank you. Going back to your network, okay? Some of you guys came into the business with no network, and you've been slowly adding to your network, and you're in the process of growing your network, okay? We're always in the process of growing our network. You have to look at your Facebook friends list and your Instagram as a business. You're no longer on social media shooting the shit. That's not what you use it for. You use it to make an income. So I need you to take that seriously. And I need you to look at the people that are on your friends list. Are you getting a bunch of like broke ass mindset people? Like, I'm just going for it. People that like, they got nothing going on in their life. They're waiting for their welfare check. Like, that's the life they know, and they're comfortable with it, and they don't want nothing different. Then guess what? You got to go through your friends list and you got to delete people. Because the only people that should be your friends on social media, now that you own a business, and I want every single one of you to take yourself seriously that you own a business, okay? Because you could have taken $15,000 and bought a Starbucks franchise and expect to make $1 million, just like with this business. But guess what? You used 99, you got started. Some of you got started for less. You used the last whatever it was to get started because you took a chance on yourself, and that's why you're here. So I'm not going to bullshit you, and I'm going to use cuss words, and I'm going to get real passionate about what I'm saying to you, because I have for 6 years at the end of this month run my business paying for itself. Okay? And if this is costing you money, then you're doing something wrong. You're not doing one of the steps to success, because there should be no reason that this business is costing you money to continue to grow it if you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, okay? And I don't think anybody on here has a problem running your auto ship, but if you do, I just want to put this in your mind. You're not going to keep your rank, and you're not going to keep the volume that you need to sustain it, and you're not going to move to the next level, because if you're not running your auto ship, guess what? Nobody on your team is going to run their auto ship. Not using the products that you're selling is like not buying a car that you're driving and not putting gas in it. It's the same thing. Like, why would anybody care that you have coffee if you're not using it and getting your own results? Why should they care? Like, let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Like, and if you don't have the money to run your auto ship, neither did I. I had to make this business pay for itself. So maybe you should start the first week of the month. And I've said this many times, but some of you guys are not taking me up on it, and I don't know why. Maybe you should focus on the first week of the month of paying for your auto ship with coffee sample cash. There's people on this team that are made $200 a week with these samples. So if you don't know how to do that and that's what's stopping you, then please go to your enroller and say, you know what, I don't know how to do this, and this is what's stopping me from running my auto ship. Like, maybe I'm doing it wrong, but I'm not making that kind of a, enough to run my auto ship. Guess what? Stacy here, she makes $200 a week selling samples. She could tell you how to do it. I could tell you how to do it. Taina could tell you how to do it. There's lots of people here that know how to do it. So that, please don't use that as an excuse. I don't want to hear that anymore. Like, I'm just being 100% real. I don't want to hear that from nobody on this team. I want you to take yourself seriously, because at the end of this year, you could literally be making $20,000 in your business a month because you didn't stop working right now. And you helped people that are praying every day for a miracle of how they're going to pay their bills. Right now, you could recruit Joel and Stephanie Dunn, because that was them in 2008 when they started this business. And guess what? They're the #1 income earners in this business, and they have been for years. So why are you selling yourself short and not like finding those people? You could, you really could. Okay, I'm off my soapbox about that. Your network has to be people that are looking for an opportunity like this. If it's not, then you need to take some people off. You need to add some new people. But that needs to be like a constant rotation, okay, of people constantly. Like, think of your business like a funnel. You got to fill that funnel up, make that funnel full. And when it's full, it's going to start dripping and dripping and dripping and dripping enrollments for you. Maybe it's going to take you 30 days to fill up that funnel. Maybe it's going to take you 60, but I promise you that at the end of that, you're going to be enrolling a crazy amount of people, and you're going to be like, how did this even happen? Like, how did I just enroll 5 people today? How did I just enroll 10 people this month? I've never enrolled that many people, because you've been doing the work. So I want you to see that. I want you to see your business like a funnel. Okay, I got to keep, talking to people and filling that up, because that's what's going to help you do this. The video that Thati's talking about, I wrote down what she's saying so that you know exactly what to say, but 10 minutes max. That's it. 10 minutes. You're just going to say why you started and what your background was when you started. If you haven't reached a rank yet in this company, or the $500 or whatever it was that you wanted, then that's okay. Just talk about where you're going. Say, at the end of this year, I'm going to be paying for my mortgage with this business. At the end of this year, I'm going to retire and move to a different state with this business. At the end of this year, I'm using all the examples y'all are giving me in case you don't know what to say. At the end of this year, I'm going to be traveling to see my daughter and her new grandbaby, my new grandbaby. At the end of this year, I'm going to move my family out of the neighborhood that we're in, and I'm going to move them to a different state. At the end of this year, I'm going to have my dream wedding. At the end of this year, all of these things are things that you guys have told me. So whatever it is for you, that's what you need to be saying. They don't know how much money you make. It's irrelevant. I have someone on my team that makes way more money than I do. Way more. She's a double diamond. So why does it matter what I make? It doesn't. It doesn't say anything about my ability to help you make what you want to make. So get that out of your head. Doesn't matter. Talk about where you're going. You're going to attract your tribe, the people that are coming into your team. And that's what they're going to want to know. What is the vision that this person has? How big is it? Where's she going? Okay, I can relate to that. Yeah, I think I'm going to try this out. Also, mention that we have products and mention that we have coffee, because coffee is something that everybody drinks. Talk about the 5 ways we get paid. I'll put this in a message and
I love how you wrote everything down and I didn't.
it's okay. This is just the way my brain works. And then mention that it's $99. Like all these things I'm telling you is because of conversations I've had. And in the video I made a couple days ago, it's not in the video. And so I know, okay, these are important things I need to add so that when they watch the video, by the time they finish watching the video, the only question they're going to have is, how do I enroll? Or I get paid on Tuesday. Can I start then? Because I already answered
I just want to say too, real quick, before I forget, this is not like, hey, like I have to get ready. I have to look perfect. Let me get a good background. Like, let me sit up in front of my computer and just look like my life is perfect. I don't want you to make a video like that. I want you to make a video on your phone or on your tablet, if that's what you have. I want you to make a video the way you are every day. And I want you to just be yourself. And I want you to just let life be life. And I want you to show that to people. You guys should see the videos I've sent people. Like whenever I want a new one, I'll just record my face again. The kids are like in the background. I'm like, sorry, like in the video. I'm sorry, my kids are watching YouTube. Do you know how normal that is to a girl that's watching it? Like her kids are on YouTube and she's working this business and she makes this money. I can do that. So I want you guys to be super normal. I'm just saying that because I don't want you guys to feel like, okay, so on Monday I'm going to get ready. I'm going to wake up early. I'm going to make sure that there's no noise. I'm going to make sure my house is quiet and then I'll make my video. No, that's not what I'm asking you to do. I don't want you to do that. If I see a video, send it to me. If I see a video that's like perfect, I'll be like, go mess up your hair and like do it again. Because I want you to show real life. Look at Jade Hooper, you guys. She is so real and she signs up so many people and you'd be like, how? Like how in the world does this girl sign up so many people? And she's like all over the place. Because people see that she's real. She's living life on real and she's a millionaire. Okay. So
I had one more thing to say. And then like Tati said, say I only have a couple spots, whatever, 4 spots, 5 spots, whatever number of distribution.
You want to make your business, you want to make it super limited. You don't, your business is not open for everybody. You could say that, but it's not. And realistically, it shouldn't be. I want you guys to find people that really want this. And I want you guys to show people that you're serious about your business. I don't want you to sign, at least my team, I don't want you guys to sign up everybody that comes in front of you. Cause I've done that. It doesn't work either. You want to sign up people that really are looking to change their life or they're willing to try to learn how to change their life. It has to be one of those two things. It can't be like, well, is it a scam? And then you're over here explaining that it's not a scam. And then you're like going back and forth. Like, no, girl, bye. If you think it's a scam, and you try to maybe talk it out a little bit, like I ignore people actually when they tell me, is it a scam? I just don't even message them back. Because if I have to convince you that this is not a scam, I'm going to have to convince you to work. I'm going to have to convince you to try. You're going to give that an excuse of why you failed. I've had that happen personally. So if somebody tells me, is it a scam? I just don't even talk to them anymore. I try to make them a customer. I was going to say something else and I forgot. Oh, another thing is, you guys, I've seen this in some of you before. You cannot be embarrassed of this business. You can't. You have to go out there. Like if you just opened your own business, what would you do? If it works is embarrassing to you in any way, shape, or form, like if you were today to open your dream business, let's say Alicia opened her dance studio and she had like her own dance studio. What would you do to go grow that dance studio? To go tell people about it? I bet you anything, Alicia would be like on live. She'd be saying, guys, I'm so excited. I just opened my dance studio and I'm looking for my first amount of people to teach whatever, right? Belly dancing or whatever. I don't know. Each one of you has your own different things, but like just pretend for a second that you went to go open a business that's like more normal, right? We can't be embarrassed. We're not embarrassed of opening a normal business that costs us thousands of dollars, right? But we're embarrassed of sharing our It Works business because all of a sudden we're weird because we work online. No, we're not weird. We're not. And I say this from a place because I haven't seen it, but I feel it. You know, when you look at someone and they're like they could share this right now, but they look like they're embarrassed of sharing it. And there's no reason for you guys to be. You guys, we're a business that has been around for so long. This company is debt-free. We have so much results and proven testimonies and people making so much money. I have personal friends that I've seen their paychecks and I'm like, damn, this is real. Like, not even lying. They just made like $10,000 from their phone, like It's just crazy. And that's why you have to get to events, because you're going to be around these people. You're going to see how normal they are, like you and me. And you're going to realize like how much you're actually, every time I go to an event, I'm like, I'm missing out. Like I get back and I'm just like, I'm missing out. Like there's nothing different between me and that girl, like with nothing different. So with that being said, go out there every day and like share your business. Like if you had just opened the doors to your dream opportunity, because that's what this is. It's a dream to people. If they really knew the value, and if you really knew the value, you'd be like me, talking about it every second, on every video, on everything that you ever do. I might sound like a robot to some people, but I don't care, because I know how amazing this opportunity is. I've seen it. When we met Marwa, she was diamond. Look at her now, double ambassador with the biggest team in the business. About to go black diamond probably within the next couple months. I wouldn't be shocked if she's already working for it. When I met her, she was shy. She was quiet. I asked her for tips and she was like, well, you know, I told her, this is my problem, is that I don't feel healthy enough. I feel like I'm overweight. I straight up told her this in the room. And she goes, what? She looked at me like I was crazy. She's like, that's what's stopping you? And now I feel so dumb saying that, but I mean, I don't know if any of you feel like the same way, or if you felt the same way. Don't let nothing stop you, guys. Like, go out there and share this opportunity. Like, guys, it's going to make me $1 million. Like, do you want to be a part of it or not? That is the kind of confidence that you have to have. People feed off confidence and energy. If you're not excited about this, they're not going to be excited. If you're like halfway in, like, here, let me just throw up a little, pick up a cup of coffee and like nothing else all day. Like, I don't know anything about that cup of coffee. You didn't tell me what it did for you. For all I know, you could be drinking Folgers. Like, I don't know what you're doing. Like, I just see this like thing that says a Ruby $500, but you didn't even talk. I don't know anything about what Ruby means. You can't just put up pictures of like random stuff. You have to talk, you guys. You guys all have a voice. Just go on and say something. Say, oh my gosh, I have these positions open to help you make $500, you guys. What could $500 do for you? Just those words that I just said, somebody's going to be like, $500. Well, $500 could do this, this, and this. But if I'm just throwing up a picture of Ruby and I never talk about it, no one knows what Ruby is and what it's going to do. So that's what I wanted to say before I forget. Melissa, do you have anything else?
Yes, when you're talking about spots, all of you have expressed that you want to go diamond. Okay, so a diamond is 3 rubies and an emerald. 2 of the rubies under the emerald, that's one person, and 1 emerald, and then a qualified leg as your 3rd leg, right? So when you're recruiting people and you're actively telling them, like, these are the spots that I have available on my team, you should talk like that and say, I have a $500 a month spot, or I have 3 people I'm looking for that want to make $500. I have a spot open for somebody that wants to make 1,000, because that's an emerald, make 1,000. And that could be it. Maybe you're just looking for completing your steps to success, so you want to sign up 3 people. So you could just say, if that's like what you want to say in your video and you just want to keep it simple, you could just say, I have 3 spots open for people that want to make anywhere from $200 to $500. Okay, because somebody coming into this business, they can make $1,000 in their first 30 days. Okay, I've done the math on this. We did a video. I don't know if y'all have watched it, but let me break it down for you if you're curious about the numbers. And I will tell you right now how somebody brand new coming into your business can make $1,000. Okay, they join for $99. They sell their coffee samples. That's $200. They get their 6 customers. That's a $50 bonus. Because of their 6 customers, they have 3 product rewards. They cash out those product rewards for Skinny Brew samples, the 3. That's $240 once they sell those samples. They make fast starts because they bring 3 people into the business and show them how to get their 6 customers on their shopping spree. That's $450. They get their shopping spree for those 6 customers. So they turn around and they turn that shopping spree into 3 bags of Skinny Brew. That's $180 in cash. Your new distributor in the first 30 days just made $1,120. Tell me somewhere else where you could spend $99 and make that kind of return in the first 30 days of you owning a business. Nowhere. That's where. But here, with you, on your team, You could teach them to do that. And all of you can make that too. We just don't get the shopping spree part. That's the only thing we don't get. But I told all of you, if you complete your steps to success, your 6 customers in April and your 3 distributors, and you do that by April 30th, I will give you $50. That's not even like, oh, I gotta win it. Oh, they gotta pull my name. Like, no, it's in your inbox. It's in your PayPal. It's in your Cash App, whatever you got. I'm sending it to you. So the only thing that you are not gonna make is the shopping spree. But guess what? You can do that with your coffee app. You can make that 100 or whatever it was from the shopping spree. You could turn around and put the money that you've made.
That's not even counting your commissions that you'd make if you complete your
No,
steps.
that's just like 30 days of you in the business.
That's not even, is that counting your rewards?
Yes. Reward shopping spree, $50 bonus.
I don't let any of my new distributors move on to the next step until we get the 6 customers. You guys make that so important. Like, what do we got to do to get them? Who can we call? What kind of messages can we send out? I mean, right now we can't do events or pop-ups or parties. So maybe do an online party for them. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of different things you can do to make sure they get their 6 customers. Or if you haven't got your 6 customers in a long time, do that first. And that's what I wanted to share too, is if you are promoting in this business and that is your plan within the next month, you need to make sure, 1, you're running your auto ship by the 15th. That is what I asked my team to do, because there's no way, really, I mean, you could, but you're going to be stressed the hell out. You're going to promote if your auto ship is not running and you want to promote. It's kind of impossible, because how is your leader going to help you hit a goal when they don't even know if you're commission qualified? They could be doing all this work, and then the 25th comes, you're still not commission qualified, and maybe you focus on the 150 and then somebody returns their order and boom, the whole promotion just went down the drain. So that's why I say have your auto ship run by the 15th. If you're focusing on 150, make it like 250 just to be safe. You can do 150, but it's kind of scary. So that's why it's better to run your auto ship if you can. Even if you're using your little bit of commissions or sample cash to make sure you're running it, it's way better, you guys. Plus, you're going to have product in hand. People, when they see you get products and you like unbox and like open stuff up, and when people buy from me a lot, like I got a lot of people in my inbox over the products just because I'm always showing the products. So if you don't have any on hand, how are you going to show them? So run your auto ship by the 15th. The next thing, if you want to promote, you have to get to the 500 club yourself. Because realistically, how are we going to say, you know, you can promote to Ruby if you can't even hit the 500 club yourself? So set that as a goal to hit that by the 15th too. So for example, this is like if you're going to Ruby. If you're going to Ruby, you should hit the 500 club by the 15th. If you already went Ruby and you're going Emerald, you need to hit like 1,000 BB by the first couple weeks in your business. First week. I try to break my promotions down in goals. I mean, by week. So like the first week, I try to have at least Ruby volume. The second week, I'll try to have Emerald volume. And like the third week, I'm trying to, now that I'm Diamond, I need to have that Diamond volume. That way I have the last week to catch up if there's any volume missing. So I try to just set that goal. So that way, if I know, okay, I'm behind, then I can go back and catch up and figure out if orders are going to come in, if I can get some of my customers in their eSuite ordering or in their accounts ordering, like I'll figure it out. But that's just the goal that I set. So run your auto ship by the 15th, get to 500 club by the 15th. This is all by the 15th. What was the other thing? Can't remember now. Oh, get your own 6 customers. Make sure you're completing the steps to success. Make sure that you've gotten your own 6 customers that are right under you. And moving forward, obviously you'll start moving people, but you always want to have 6 active customers right under you, especially after you're in the Diamond bonus. So if you guys promote to Diamond and above right now, you'll want to always have 6 customers. So I check to make sure all my customers ran. You know, if there's anything missing, I can replace them, but I just set the goal to get 6 of your own every month. The first week if you can do it, but make sure it's done by the 15th. And then once you do all those things, then you can look at your chart and be like, okay, what do I need for my promotion? Because I've hit 500 club, I've ran my auto ship, I have my 6 customers, that's locked in, that's done. Now, who's working on my team? Who am I going to help promote? And how much volume do we need? And then break down that volume into customers. For example, if you did all those things, and let's say you're 500 BB away from Ruby and you did all those things, then you know, okay, I need 5 customers with these 3 products. And that's not a lot, 500. But for a bigger promotion like Emerald or Diamond, you might need like 30 customers, 50 with your team. So then you can break it down by team. But that's like, you know, once you get there. I don't want you to focus on that right now if you haven't even went Ruby. I want you to focus on going Ruby. I want you guys to break down your goals so dumb that you feel like this is dumb, but guess what? It's going to make me feel like I can hit it. So that's why I start with like steps to success and, you know, getting to 500 club, getting your own 6 customers and running your auto ship. That's all things we teach our newbies to do, right? So there's no reason why we shouldn't be doing it too. Because that's going to set us up for success. If we already have 500 BV and we have people under us working and we have our chart full and we ran our auto ship and we got our own 6 customers, we're doing good at that point. You know, anything can happen. Because if you can do that, you can do anything. It's just going to help you so much. It's going to help you overall too, because you're going to have that overall volume. What else was I going to say? And then from there, you need to have your charts. If I talk to anybody about their promotion, and I'm like, do you have your chart? And they're like, no, then you don't want to promote, because there's like no way. You can't promote without a chart, you guys. My charts look like a hot mess. There's writing all over them. There's people erased. There's new people placed there. There's a bunch of orders that are running. I have to know everybody's number to know what's going to happen. So you have to know. So yes, you can be working with your leader to help you with this. If you don't know, that's okay. We don't expect you to know. It's not easy charting. I hate charting. I used to hate it. I actually like it now. But I used to hate it so much because I would just get super sidetracked and all over the place. Work with your leader and, you know, figure out how much volume you have so you can break it down into orders or into packs or into customers once you complete those other 3 things. So if you haven't completed those other 3 things, then do that first. Make sure you have your chart, and then talk to your upline about, or your enroller, to help you take your, you know, your income to the next level, which is actually growing your team and promoting.
I just wanted to add something. If you were going for a promotion this month and you don't have those 3 things completed right now, like let's say we got together and you said you wanted to go Ruby or Emerald or whatever it was this month, and you are not commission qualified, you don't have your 6 customers, you don't have your 3 distributors enrolled, because it's the 17th today. You don't have those 3 things done, you need to change your goal. Putting the pressure of making you think that you're going to promote this month, it's not a realistic goal. I'm sorry to say, but it's not. So you need to start. You need to get out your steps to success. You need to make sure you're commission qualified. That means running an auto ship between the 1st and the 25th of April. So if you need to take a couple of these weekend days to make your coffee samples so that you can run your auto ship, so you have a product coming to you that you can continuously talk about, then that should be your first goal. Okay? Let's say you already do have the auto ship done. It's already set up. It's going to run on the day that you set it up, and it's cool. Maybe you're running it later in the month, that's fine. But as long as you know that it's going to run, then that part is covered. Then you should focus on your 6 customers, your 6 new loyal customers for April. Okay? So let's say you're on customer number 3, but you're not at customer number 6 yet today. It's not going to happen. Not this month. You can structure yourself for the promotion by the end of this month. Yes. Are you going to hit it this month? It's kind of like you're putting yourself in a very stressful
I just want to say something too
rest
before
of the week of the month.
If you're already structured though, and you already have volume that has been coming in from last month, you can make it happen. Like if you've got a team and you have volume coming in daily and you have customers you signed up last month, all that counts. But like we're talking about if you don't have anything.
Yeah, go back to your enroller and like talk to them and say like, okay, like I know we talked about this earlier. This is where I'm at. Like, what realistically, what can I do with the rest of this month? Like, go back and have that conversation.
I even had to do that today, you guys. I did that with Denise. I did that with Ashley. I said, realistically, what do you think? My volume is this. My team is this. I have this. I want this. What is realistic in my eyes? And they both told me
that too. I had to do that too. I was going for promotion this month too. I had to do that too. Okay, so
and they both told me
to do that.
They both told me with the momentum I have with Diamond, I can definitely do double. So I know that I can I knew that I could. It's not that they were going to tell me I couldn't. And once you reach higher ranks, you know, it's different. It's a different story every time, because some promotions take longer than others. You have to build up, you know, a little bit more momentum and stuff. Ruby, you can totally do on your own. I'm telling you, like, now I feel like now that I've done it and I've helped other people do it, I'm like, man, anybody can do this in like a couple weeks. If you really set your mind to, you guys could all go Ruby in like a week or two. Trust me, Ruby is so done, like, by yourself. Ruby and above, you need at least 3 people actively working, because at that point you need 2 Rubies and you can't do it alone. And having the extra person is even better, you know?
Yeah.
But obviously after Ruby, then you're going to need another promotion. You're going to need, another Ruby. So
yeah. So let me finish what I was saying, because I'm going to lose my train of thought too. Okay, so the third thing is the 3 distributors that you need on your steps to success, okay? If you've already brought in 3 distributors for April, then I would say, yeah, you're on track for your promotion by the end of the month. If you haven't, you need to have it done by Sunday. If it's not done by Sunday, the promotion, that's like, you're really putting a lot of pressure on yourself. You really are. Are you up for that challenge? Are you up for being up early, staying up late every day till this month ends? Are you up for not taking any days off? I want you to really ask yourself that before you say, yeah, I'm going to go for it, because it's
just complete your steps to success. That would be huge.
I would say if you've never done that, do that. Have that be your focus. If you haven't done that in a while and it's not a habit for you, then that needs to be your focus. If you are doing that, like you're doing the 6 customers and the 3 distributors every month, and that's like a habit you have now, then you're absolutely ready to promote, and you're probably also ready to teach somebody else how to do that, because it's already a habit for you. You already know how to do it. You're already confident doing it. So if you're not, then you need to go back to the steps, and you need to figure out where you are on the steps and make sure you complete the steps before the month ends.
But you're not going to be able to do it unless you're doing the things that you need to do to actually complete your steps to success, like everything we talked about in the beginning. All that goes together. That's what I want to clarify. Like, if you're not even posting on your story, then you need to start posting on your story. If you're not showing your face, you need to start showing your face, because you can't message without showing your face. And you also can't show your face and not message. It goes together. You can't talk about your business some days and then not other days. You can't post, like, I don't know. You have to do it all together, you guys. That's how it works. It works together. Like, there's so many times where I've told somebody do this, and then they like do one part of it and not the other. I'm like, did you do the other part? No, I forgot. So then that's why nobody knows what you're talking about. When you show your face and you message people, they know what you're talking about, because they see you every day. Trust me, they see you. As much as you think like nobody's watching, people are watching you. People are watching. I've had people message me that I didn't even know were watching me. They're like, I watch you, like I watch your videos, or I see your posts, but I just too scared to message you. But they're seeing me every day, and that's what I want. I want them to see me every day. I want them to know I'm the It Works girl. I'm the girl you come to when you're ready to make money or drink coffee or feel good. I'm that girl. That's why I'm loud about it every day. So you have to do it all together. Please don't do half of the stuff and then hope that the other half somehow comes together. If you're not doing your steps to success, you need to just be doing the things first. Those things is going to get your steps to success done. People are going to be coming to you. People are going to be asking you questions. And before you know it, you're going to feel your steps to success twice. And you're going to be like, damn, that works. Like, doing these tasks that are important work, like the ones I'm talking about. Not happy birthday, not interacting for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, however long. I don't even interact anymore, because that's like to me, that's a stupid task. Because like, really, like that, you can do that while you're like in the bathroom, or that you can do while you're laying in bed at night for 5 minutes. Like, happy birthdays is great, but if you actually get in people's messages and talk to them, it's better. And you're doing that already if you're sending out post-to-post messages, you know? So stick to what works for you, you guys. I don't want you to change something if it works. If like whatever you're doing is bringing you customers, keep doing that. But if you know you're not doing not even half of this stuff, then start doing those things. And that's what's going to help you fill out your steps to success. Because I don't want you guys to feel like, oh, well, I've never done it. Does that mean like this business is not good? Like I'm not good for this business? No, it doesn't. It just means that you're not doing everything And also it could mean that your conversations are a little bit off, or you might be saying too much, or you might not be saying enough. So ask whoever enrolled you, like, hey, can you look at my messages and see what I could be saying wrong, or what I should change, and just take it and try it. Because if somebody's been in this business long enough, and if they're getting results, then they probably know what they're talking about. If, you know, I don't think they'd be here if they didn't feel like we wouldn't be training you guys if we didn't get our own results. We would probably be giving you someone else's training. I just want to think if I didn't forget anything.
But we had to stop what we were doing to just come and tell you this, because it's working. So obviously it's important enough to stop whatever you were doing right now today for an hour to come and hear this. So please don't listen to this and jump off and not do anything, because you're doing a disservice to yourself.
I know. And another thing, like, you guys might hear us say, like, are you not wanting, like, don't sleep, like, wake up early and like all that. But if you think about it, like, what would you do for your family? Like, what would you do for your family? Look at your kid and tell them that you won't wake up early, or you won't go to bed late for them. Or like the dreams that you have for your family are not that important. Like, you just want to sleep in, and this business just sounds way too hard. If you could look at your kids and say that, then maybe this business isn't for you. I wouldn't look at my kids and say that. I wouldn't. I'll wake up early to make sure my kids have what I dream of for them and the future that I want for them. And if you think you're going to get that by just going to college or having your own business, then go for it. My husband started his own business, and he's like, doesn't see his kids ever. He goes to work from 9 a.m. to 6 at night every day, and he comes home tired. And I tell him, how much do you love your business? I love it. He loves what he does. So he's willing to make that sacrifice. But I know what I want for our family, and I want freedom, and I want to be able to travel, and I want to pay off debt, and I want to make more money than doctors from my phone. That's what I want. And I believe that you guys can all have what you want too. But you have to get real with yourself and like see the big picture. Don't think that when we say like stay up late, we're just being like, I'm just gonna be real, like we're being annoying. Like, you could say, you don't know my life. Like, I have the kids and I'm tired, and you guys, we're all like that. I'm telling you in the nicest way. Like, everybody's going through something right now. Like, we could all sit here and have like a really sad pity party about the things we're going through, but at the end of the day, it's not going to change anything. Like Melissa said to me last night when we were talking on the phone, she's like, what happened to me last month doesn't happen to people in people's lives, like lifetime sometimes, or like in a year. Like, what happened to me in 1 month happens to people maybe in like years, you know? And that made me realize something. It made me realize, like, she's right. We all have no excuse. We all have no excuse.
If I'm on here and I'm working, none of you guys have an excuse. I'm sorry, but you don't.
You know, I feel like
I was falling asleep on a power hour with her. I opened up my computer and I was like, I don't even want, like, I put my head down. I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm so tired. Like, I can't even keep my eyes open. She's like, do you want things to change? Then you need to be doing your tasks. And I told her I have to get my work done. I haven't worked at all today. And I specifically messaged Taina because I know that if I say that to her, she's not gonna let me out of it. She's gonna be like, I'm on Zoom, where are you?
At the end of that Zoom, she was wide awake, like excited because she was getting responses. So it changed because she was doing the things that is gonna get people responding. And I straight up told her, I'm like, stop. People want to see that you're confident and you're happy and you're excited, and they want to know that you're gonna help them. But if we are telling you what to do and you don't even do half of it, then at the end of the day, it's like not our fault, you know, like you chose not to do the things that we told you was going to get you results. It's like going into a job and they're like, hey, this is your training. Make sure you do your training because tomorrow you're going to be in front of people. And tomorrow you have to be dressed with your uniform, right? And you have to look presentable, you know, whatever your job tells you. I don't know. You wouldn't go in and be like half asleep, didn't do your training. You show up to work. You'd be like,